Hey everyone, let's meet MetaFy AI, the enterprise platform that makes your product discoverable in the ChatGPT, Perplexity, and every AI shopping assistant platform. Quickly, we'll start with a demo and where we are going to see what all features does MetaFy AI provide. So, we are going to start with the onboarding process. First, it will ask you to enter the website URL. Based on that, it will analyze your top competitors, closest competitor, and the topic and the persona too. So, we'll just have a look to the next process. Here, as per the analysis, the website we have entered, we got the competitor, then we are going to select the competitors, and then we'll selected 5 competitors, and then we'll go for the selection of topics. And here again, we'll select a persona. So here we selected the 5 competitors, 4 topics, and the 4 persona. After this, so So it will start generating the prompts from the topic and the persona, and it will start testing out the prompts across all the available platform which the MetaFy AI has. And after the analyzing, it will response with your brand mentions and the citations and the visibility rate as well. So once we are done with the analysis, you will be redirected to the AU intelligence page, the dashboard, and where we are going to first have a look on the visibility. What are the visibility we have it, and the features 15.63%, and the competitive rank and the total mention rate as well. For our brand, it's going to represent, and in terms of the chart as well, where we can see the platform distribution and the platform breakdown as well. So second, we go for the prompt section, where we are going to see the what are the topics and the persona we had selected, and based on that we'll get the visibility across the all platform which the query has been done. So if you could see, right, that's going to be a prompt platform, and here it's a top luxury shopper, and which was a topic premium denim jeans, and the persona was a luxury shopper, where we are going to send to the prompt to the LLM. You can see the prompt as well, what the prompt has been sent to the LLM, and here is a ChatGPT response where we got listed in this, which is the true religion, right? So this was the visibility. Based on that, we counted at the visibility score and the depth dimension rate as well, and the visibility rank. You could see the cloud response where we didn't got mentioned, so we didn't. So it's not going to track those visibility rate as well, the perplexity as well, and this is the Gemini response. So it's going to be same. And here next you can track out the sentiment analysis and what are the scores, and it's going to be among comparing the other brand which I have selected in the onboarding process. And then it's going to be the sentiment breakdown, all the related like detailed analysis of the sentiment which is going to show in this table. And second is going to be a citation types, and the citation all the types which is going to be shown with the comparing to the your competitor as well. And here is the main competitor platform tables, which is going to show you what are the visibility rates and how the other AI platforms are providing the results comparing to your competitors. And you could see like we have the true religion over here, it's got 36.25% in the ChatGPT, which is a score based on the sentiment, citation, and the visibility which we got it. So this was the quick walkthrough on the EU intelligence based on the onboarding, like what we selected and what we have chosen the competitor persona and the topics and the onboarding. So here is a quick overview page where we can see the quick overview of your product, sync run, feed run, and data source, everything. So in this application, we also have the product enrichment, product level AU analysis, and then we'll see the how the things are configurable in the LEM. So first job is after onboarding, we have seen the analysis of the EU intelligence. Then we have to come to the data source page where we can just quickly connect our data source based on what we have it. So we can just connect to the multiple source, that is going to be a commerce source, commerce tool, Shopify, Salesforce, etc. Then we can run the sync job over here. We can see the sync history and the duration with the creation and the process as well. We have the here is sync history page where you can also see the detail of your sync data. Once the data source addition done, run job has been completed, then we can have a look on the catalog page where the product has been um, sync from your commerce platform to the MetaFy platform. And then after clicking on any product, you can have a detailed look on your product specific details, what's going to be synced from the your commerce platform. And apart from that, all your details on your draft history and everything. So here is a detail section. Here is going to be analytics section where you can track all the specific information in terms of analytics. And then we have the product level enrichment. It's going to be based on what are the target feed you have selected. Then we can just run the enrichment job and we can get based on the prompt templates what we have it over here. And this is the product level AU intelligence, which will give you which you can run the analysis as well. And based on that, you will get the results product specific, which you will get the results on the product level. Also give you the funnel platform as well. What are the platform you have chosen? What are the competitors among that? What are the gaps like you have figured out while identifying the gaps? And you can see and you can have a look on the what are the suggestions and current value of your details, product level details. Then you can just feedback to then we can do enrichment on the basis of gap, and then we can feedback to the respective target source. And here you can see the history as well, what we have it on the product level of the run analysis. So to perform this enrichment and the AU intelligence, first we have to come to the settings and we need to do the configuration, quick configuration over here. It's going to be like, first you need to add the LLM provided by the MetaFy AI. It's going to be your ad provider, and you can select your LLM, which you have to choose it. And then the same, once the instance and your default provider has been selected, then we can select the LLM provider on the basis of the target which we are going to select. So as of now, we have the OpenAI Commerce, Perplexity, Google Merchant Center, Meta Catalog, and the TikTok Shop, and so on. Then we can select a custom like our provider. If you want, you can select the Perplexity for the Gemini, and here is going to be quick per target provider mapping as well. You can add as many provider you want, and then we can go ahead and map our target specific provider. Same goes for the AU intelligence, AU config, and going to be analysis provider, what you're going to be keep as in default, and it's going to be your per feature providing mapping, which going to be like for topic, persona, competitors, you can select your respective providers, and for all three you can select your respective templates which you have defined in your configuration. So this is the product level enrichment and the EO configuration. And same like we talked about the prompt templates, right? That's going to be configured over here. So once we generate and once we configure the prompts, our custom prompts from here, it will be configurable in the AEO respective section. Here you can see we got the options, and then we can select our respective prompt what we have created in the prompt templates. Second is going to be AU intelligence page. It's going more to the configuration and the settings, where you can track out your frequency, providers, and the limits, and going to be optimization, just toggle based optimization section where you can enable and disable your gap detection as well. And the topic which has been selected when the what user has been selected while onboarding, same goes to the persona and the competitors as well. Same we have it to what we have selected while onboarding. And so that's going to be a configuration for the LLM. Then we'll AU intelligence and the prompt template as well. And so after the configuration, then we can come to the product and we can do the product enrichment based on that. So based on the prompt templates we selected, we can have a look on the enrichment fields and the provided fields. Then we can publish our enrichment data as well, and then so you can track your all the draft history as well over here, what are the versions like you have done. So once enrichment is done, you can have a look on the what are the data provided by the AI based on templates. Same goes to the AU analytics. So coming to the feed configuration part, as we need to come to the setting for the target system. Like where we can create our own target system as we want based on the Perplexity, Google Merchant Center, and the so on. Then we can define the schema, then we can remove it, and then we can create our target system, like how we created for the OpenAI specifically. We already created an OpenAI target system, and then we can go for the feed configuration, and we can create a feed configuration based on our target system which we have done. And you can see the schema preview and all the configurations were in the setting what we have done. Then we'll go for the field mapping, and then we'll go for the preview section. And in the feed config, you can have a look on the schema fields and your field mapping, which is going to be your target field and the source field. Feed run history as well, how many times like you have run and what are the details of those. And you can schedule your configuration, like you can schedule your job and the feed configuration job as well. Then we can generate a feed from here, and simply we can, after generating, then we'll quickly go to the, once the job is completed, you can see the we are landed to the feed run page with the status and the product process and the row generated. And then we can download the feed and the selected specific output format. Then we can have a look on all the run job which has been feeded to the respective destination, which was our OpenAI commerce, which OpenAI feed commerce. And then here we have the enrichment tab where we can see all the enrichment by fields, and we can see what are the enrichments has been done on the field level, and we can track those as well. And here you would see the product enrichment. You can do a bulk enrichment as well, and then you can also perform a individual product level enrichment as well. So it's going to be your enrichment tab. And same way we can have a look on the logs. What are the logs like we are going to visible over here? What are the done by user on the organization level based on user specific. So this was the quick demo and the quick walkthrough on the application, that what are the things like we have it. The one thing like I need to mention, it's going to be analytics section as well, where we are going to track all the sync health history and your basically the overview of your application related to the health or the quality and the feed enrichment as well. It's going to be specific to the AI intelligence, where you can track the overview, cap providers and the performance too. It's going to be again on the product side mode. So this was a quick demo and a quick walkthrough on the application, which we have all the features. Yeah, thank you so much for that.